Hey guys, Dr. J here. Today we will be fighting the Old King Allant. This is also going to be the final video in my boss guide series. We'll start things off with a melee build. Old King Allant is actually fairly difficult to kill with a melee weapon, unless you're good with dodging and or parrying, in which case you'll be fine. But there is no trick to make this fight easier. So instead, I will show you how to make this fight as simple as possible. First off, we'll need a shield with 100% physical resistance and 100% magical resistance. The Dark Silver Shield we can get from Garl Vinland is a good option. Next, we'll need a weapon with good reach. I've chosen the Winged Spear and upgraded it to quality +4. It's also a good idea to equip the Eternal Warrior's Ring, since stamina management is very important in this fight. At the beginning of the fight, we just need to approach the Old King Allant in order to provoke him to make his first move. Oftentimes, it's going to be his AoE attack. It is one of the only two moves when we can punish him. The other one is this dash he just performed. All of his other attacks are extremely dangerous, but they're also somewhat short-ranged, so as long as we are standing a good distance away from him, we'll be safe from them. So basically, this whole fight is all about having enough patience to wait for him to use one of these two moves. And as long as we are far away from him, he'll actually use them quite often. Just remember that you can only attack him once. Any more than that and he'll likely be able to start his melee combo, which is very likely to kill you. I am using the R2 attack of the spear, since it does more damage and is not that much slower. By the way, I am only using the shield to block his dash attack or long-range shock blasts. Do not try to block his melee combo. If he's close enough when he starts it, just try to dodge roll away from him. Well, I think we've pretty much covered all I wanted to say about this boss fight. Just remember to be patient and eventually you will whittle him down. The best opportunity to attack him will be when he's trying to make his AoE move. Which is why, although it's best if you're far away from him, you still need to be close enough so you're able to run to him and attack him when he starts his move. Fortunately, he makes it quite often, occasionally even a few times in a row. Yep, there we go, perfect. And this was his melee combo. He deals an insane amount of damage with each strike, so there's very little chance of you surviving his full combo. Okay, that's good. As long as he keeps dashing at you or using his AoE attack, it shouldn't take too long to defeat him. Keep in mind that once his health drops to a certain point, he will become more aggressive. His attack pattern won't change though, and he won't start using any new attacks, so we should just continue doing what we've been doing so far. Also, since the interval between his attacks is quite long, we'll have plenty of time to heal ourselves. Another important thing you have to keep in mind is that you always need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to constantly reposition yourselves so that you have plenty of room to retreat from him. Okay, nice, 3 AoE attacks in a row. It is about time he starts getting more aggressive. His dash attacks will become more precise and he'll start using them more often. But that's also the main reason we got the Dark Silver Shield, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Great, another series of AoE attacks. Just remember that despite him being at such low health, he is still extremely dangerous. One wrong move and we're dead. Okay, we got another AoE attack. Doesn't look like he'll follow it up with another. Good. I think we only need 3 more hits. Or maybe even just 1 more. Maybe this wasn't the best time to heal ourselves, but we got lucky and we didn't get hit. We'll still need 1 more attack to kill him though. And this may be it? Nice! Well, it was a hard-fought battle, but we persevered in the end. This method of killing the Old King Allant is fairly consistent, so as long as you have enough patience, you'll be able to kill him without too much problems. Next, I'll show you how to do it with a magic build. Okay, so the equipment we're going to be using is, as usual, the Ring of Magical Sharpness, the Crisp Blade, and the Insanity Catalyst. We'll also be using the Soul Ray spell, though now that I think about it, the Fire Spray should work just as well, if not better. Anyway, we should be doing the same thing we did in the melee build strat. We'll again only be able to attack him when he tries using his AoE attack or his dash attack. The only difference is that we'll need to dodge roll his dash attack, since we don't have a shield. But that one is really easy to dodge, so it shouldn't be difficult to pull it off. Other than that, nothing really changes. The fight will take way less time since we're doing way more damage, but that's about it. If you'd prefer to use a bow, you just need to do the same thing we're currently doing. You could also use the Poison Clouds to kill him. All you need to do is wait for him to turn around after the cutscene ends, then slowly reach the top of the stairs and approach him while wearing the Thief's Ring. Then you can start casting the Poison Cloud for as many times as need be. Whichever method you choose, it will still be much easier than using a melee weapon. The fight is pretty much over. Just a few more casts and he's dead. Well, it looks like we'll need 1 more, unfortunately. And there you have it. These are the easiest ways to kill the Old King Allant. If the video was helpful to you, I would appreciate it if you press the like button and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this boss fight. Goodbye and see you next time, when we'll begin a new walkthrough series.